Hello folks, good guy Glenn here, the Viking Realtor, and today I'm at the Devil's Tower in Alpine, New Jersey. Growing up here in Cresskill, we didn't call it Devil's Tower like everyone else. We called it Rionda's Tower, after the sugar baron Rionda, who used to own all this land, which comprises Rio Vista and Tammybrook. Contrary to popular belief, Rionda was not a Satanist or a Satan worshiper. He was actually, like I said earlier, a sugar baron who owned sugarcane fields down in Cuba. He built this as a homage for his wife. They would go to the observation deck at the top and they would watch the ships come in on the Hudson River. Kid growing up, these gates weren't here. You could go right through and hang out inside. Also, I know quite a few people who made it to the top back when we were in school. Most of these houses weren't here in the early 80s when I first moved here, and this was just a place where people would come, get high, drink beer, and do what kids do. Then, in the 90s, people started calling this Satan's Tower. They started coming up with wacky ideas like that Rionda's wife jumped to her death from the tower, and that's why he built that, which is the original resting place for his wife. That part is true. Stories that this place was made for devil worship, and that if you drive around it backwards 13 times, you'll see the devil. It's all nonsense. I've hung out here many, many times. I mean, I have had some weird stuff happen to me here. One time, we drove up here and the car just died for no reason. Was it supernatural? Or was it that we just all drove hoopties back then? Who knows? I don't know what that sound is, but it sounds like tropical birds. So I'm now in Englewood. And this is the final resting place of both the Riondas. After Mr. Rionda died, he had his wife's body moved from the chapel that's by the tower and moved here to the family crypt in Englewood. There's a real great book out there called Sugar Baron that you all should read. I don't recall who the author is. I do own a copy and have read it. I will put in the comments below who the author was and where you can get the book. If it's still in print, I'm not sure. But it's a great read, and it talks all about the late 1800s and early 1900s and Rionda and all the property he owned here, which comprises now most of Alpine and Cresskill. His family had 72 miles of bridle trails, and they would bring inner city kids in the summer, almost like a summer camp type of situation. There had been stories of kids who drowned in the different ponds that were on his property. I don't know how much of that is true. A lot of stories, a lot of legend. Well, that's going to about wrap it up for us here today. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you get to see my videos first when they come out. Once again, Good Guy Glenn, the Viking Realtor, coming to you from Alpine, New Jersey, the Devil's Tower.